Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for being here. It's a day in December. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what day it is. And it's, if you can tell, it's still, sun's still coming up. It's a little overcast because it's been raining for the last day or two. You can tell by my voice, I just woke up a minute ago. But with it being dark, you'll get to see Santa Claus. Our lights. I bought those lights off of Amazon. They're like, I think they're 500 feet long. And we've had really good luck with them so far. I kind of doubled them up. I went, halfway and then came back with them. So there's two strands of lights technically, but I like them. Yeah, so today's Sunday. One of the guys that works for us is coming over. He'll be here in a couple hours. So I got to get set up for him. We're going to power wash and boil about 30 deer heads. Our little setup, as you can tell, is I got it set this way because of the rain. One, those pots get rust in them if they get water inside of them too long, and also the burners get rust inside of them. The burners are down there underneath. You can't see them very good, but got to get all that set up, get some heads that are in buckets out of that shed, get them in here, get them going, and then while those are going, we've got Shanna picked up a bunch yesterday, or a couple days ago, that we got to skin. There's a bunch of deer heads in there. So I've showed y'all that shed full of deer heads and the buckets full of water multiple times, but every week we cycle them through, so it's not the same ones. It's just a new batch, different part of the process. So all right, I'm gonna get started, catch up with y'all here in a little bit. All right, got those heads going, about to start skinning. It's a little before 8 now. I think it's about 8:45. No, 7:45. Time's getting away from me. Gonna go wake Reed up here in a little bit to help. Easton is still recovering from walking pneumonia, and yesterday was the first day he was seeming like he was completely back to normal. So we're gonna let him rest one more day, but he'll be out here helping us soon. But to get Reed up and help, Shannon went to get Tootie's Tacos in town, and then she's gonna bring that back, and then probably when we're about halfway done skinning, one of the guys that works for us will be here, Preston, and we'll get started. So got a long day ahead of us. I'm off. I took off Monday. I think I already said this on another video, but I took off every Monday between now and the end of the year to burn my vacation time. I had to get rid of it, so it's worked out really well because we've had a lot of work coming in. So I'm going to be here tomorrow. Shannon's got to run Reed to a doctor's appointment, but I'll be here tomorrow finishing up what we don't get done today, as far as skinning and stuff. And then tomorrow night we're going to power wash and boil another round of heads. So just trying to stay caught up. So all right, I'm going to get after it. We'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. Current situation in the shop. A lot of stuff going on. The boss showed up to help. So, told y'all earlier that Shannon went to Tootie's, which is a little taco shop in town, but he wasn't there. Sometimes he's kind of hit or miss, but she had to go to Sonic to get his tacos. Breakfast tacos, breakfast burritos, and they leave a lot to be desired compared to Tootie's Tacos, for sure. So
their price is a lot to desire too.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close to.
Reed was out here, man. He's been out here helping us for a while now. I don't know where. I think he must have went inside to take a break or something. But yeah, we're making good progress. Trying to get all these heads skinned and into buckets of water before we start power washing the other heads that are boiling out there here in a little bit. So, a delivery right there from Jet's Taxidermy Supply. Need to open that up here in a little bit. And there's plaques in that box. I picked up a burner. Lots of supplies. All right, we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Talk to him.
Talk to him about what? About how it's cold and rainy and I want to be inside under my heated blanket,
Yeah.
not skinning deer heads. But
Speaking of cold and windy and rainy, I went outside. I showed y'all Santa Claus earlier this morning before the sun came up. I went out there earlier and he'd gone rogue. He was floating sideways, and only the little guy wires were holding him down. He was completely off the ground, but like trying to. Those wires weren't there. He'd have disappeared.
Christmas magic was
Giant
everything holding
second
him down.
gumdrop tower.
There's Reed. All right, y'all. We are done outside, cleaned up. Reed even was able to wash his dirt bike. Now, the last little bit's getting done. Shannon is whitening. Got these to do, and she's already whitened those. When we started whitening, I've mentioned this on other videos, the sun is, helps heat up the peroxide and whiten everything better. And when we started, it was completely overcast and almost, like misty, rainy. And now that we're done, sun's out. But we only got 2 hours before it gets dark. I think by the time we get them all out there in the driveway, I don't know how much we're going to be gaining. So, and like right now, just as I said that, it got overcast outside again. So,
Them and put them out tomorrow.
yeah. Yep. So Shannon's going to finish up. I'm going to go in and get in the shower. I got to put some heads in the other shop over there that were for shoulder mounts. I got to put them in the freezer. And I'm going to start caping those out tomorrow. Had that one dropped off last night. That one dropped off a few days ago. That's a somewhat local deer killed by a young man with his bow. Very big deer. And then there's some other miscellaneous stuff over there. So we got to do all these tomorrow. It's the next day, and we're still at it.
What would you call that? Groundhog Day?
Yep. That's definitely what it is. So we got to get all these. The sun's supposed to come out tonight, or this afternoon, not tonight. It's actually out right now. So I got to move all those heads out here, and hopefully that sun stays out and get some nice and white. It was really foggy, kind of gross this morning, so it's nice to see the sun come out. I gotta go find my sunglasses though. I don't know where they're at. So I got 6 or 7 deer to cape out today. If you're not familiar, I'm gonna remove all that hide, and then when we do a shoulder mount, it will be put back on to a form like that and put the hide over it. So, about to get started. Where are you going?
Reed is getting his permit today.
No?
So I have to drive to get him an appointment, which happens a lot in Texas. I have to drive an hour and 15 minutes away.
No.
Otherwise, I couldn't get it to him until the end of January, and at 15, you're impatient when you want your permit. So I'm about to leave and head out.
So I'm gonna stay here and work on heads, and then when she gets back, our guys that work for us will be here again this evening, and we've got 30 something to work on tonight. They're gonna be European mounts. We gotta boil and power wash. So, and then we got all those out in the driveway. The sun's out, so hopefully they'll.
Without guns out, what does that mean? Is that a bad thing? Okay. I was just making sure when I said that was.
All right, y'all.
I was making sure that wasn't inappropriate as I said.
What do you think a gun was?
I didn't know. I mean, did it mean like your bottom?
Sun's out, buns out.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I need to go back to bed. That's funny.
All right, we're gonna get after it. Y'all, if I had $1 for at least $1 for every time I've cut myself doing taxidermy work, I wouldn't have to do taxidermy work because I would be a millionaire. I got my hand pretty good. Viewer discretion. It's actually not that bad. It's kind of superficial, but it's just bleeding like crazy. Your fingers and fingers, head, toes, they bleed a lot. So, all right, I'm gonna see if I can clean that up. Maybe have to. Band-Aid probably won't do much because it's bleeding so much, but maybe a little electrical tape or something will fix it. So, that is a caped out deer. So we double tag them because when they go to the tannery, they go through a lot of processes. So we just do 2 tags on them to make sure. Hopefully they can make it through with 1 tag on them. So I got to tag it, then bag it, and then put it into the freezer. Whew, day got away from me, y'all. It's already mid-afternoon. Shannon and Reed got back, and I've been out here the entire time working. Checked in 1 customer, filled with a few phone calls, caped out 5 or 6 deer, and yeah, now I'm sitting on the couch here in the shop, taking a little breather. Shanna's throwing water all over me from the lighter. I don't know what that's all about. I think it'll probably work when it dries out. If it was a snake, it'd bite you.
Snakes can't climb walls like that.
Got 35 heads boiling outside right now. That's what Shanna's doing, is checking the propane bottles and lighting everything, making sure. Got a few propane bottles go empty, but she's getting it all going. I'm taking a break, and then we got a few little miscellaneous things to do before the guys get here tonight and we get going. So I'll keep y'all updated when they get here. Well, guys aren't here yet. They should be pulling in any minute, but these are the three of the 5 that I caped out today. There's a couple, all those are really big deer. It's been crazy. People, this morning was a little slow, but we've had people here all afternoon. I don't know. At some point I may have to, I don't know, keep my day job and doing this is going to be sustainable next season. We'll have a talk about it, I guess. But it's a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. Very, very happy, very fortunate. So, all right, keep going. Well, y'all, I'm on day 3 of this video. Forgot to close it out last night. We were outside working and finished up. And I think early on in deer season, when we would finish up, me and the guys and Shannon would sit around and talk for a while and kind of BS. And last night when we finished, like, everybody was like, all right, see you, going home. And we were the same, and I don't blame them because just been going at it for a while. So didn't even think about closing the video out. So I'm back out here in the shop. Been mounting plaques. Shannon did all the noses and teeth. Sometimes the noses will fall off these Euros. See the ones that have rubber bands on them. It's pretty common, and the teeth will fall out on some, pretty common too. So, and then I mounted all those plaques. Shannon ordered plaques. We had a bunch left over. I don't know if those are for our customers or what, but everybody always asks. We order almost all of our plaques from the Taxidermist Wood Shop in Wichita Falls, Texas. No, they don't sponsor us or anything like that. We send them a lot of business their way, and they're good people to deal with. So, all right, y'all. Got a few more things to do out here in the shop, but I'm not going to video it. Appreciate y'all going along. Appreciate y'all support. Please comment. Please subscribe. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all again.